Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. People, thank you so much for being here. Let's stop the music for a few seconds and start the show. My people, welcome back, welcome back. Today, on Saturday, January 17th, 2026, we are back on You and I Talk Show podcast mode. And we're going to join Patrick Rugaba and Eric Ngoga's space in KinyaRwanda. But before we join the KinyaRwanda section, I'd like to see a little bit what's happening in Uganda. As you know, Museveni was running for re-election. This is like his 7th term. The man who said that the problem the man who said that the problem in Africa is leaders who stay too long in power and they don't want to go. So Museveni, on top of running for a 7th time, even though he's very, very old and he's been in power for over 30 years, he is still stealing the elections. So right now, what they had said is the protest vote. The opposition is demanding their victory. They cut off the internet. They actually cut off the internet in order to steal the elections. Let's see a little bit.
This is Uwacu.
You know, and then there's also another video circulating alleging that someone in the Electoral Commission has recorded the video showcasing Robert Chaguranyi Senhamu's real numbers. And lest we forget that Museveni is actually the man who brought the Kagamistan in Rwanda in power. He's the one who imposed Kagame on top of the RPF so that they can take Rwanda by force. And Kagame has been ruling in Rwanda as a criminal dictator for 30 years as well. This is Robert Amsterdam, international lawyer specializing in political advocacy and human rights, posting, talking about Uganda lost the election today. As we have seen in Tanzania, stealing the future of a young nation is accomplished not with political campaigns, but with military force. Tonight, we simply state that the impunity of Museveni's thugs must be challenged. Concerning reports over the fate of Bobi Wine are reaching us, and we will attempt to penetrate the internet blackout. Museveni is behaving more like a coup leader than an elected official. So these are the tyrants from power. And Kavuri M. Bernard, FCHD, BA Mass Media and Communications, First Class Honors, Mwingi North MP 2027. So this is a Kenyan brother talking about how these tyrants, the only way to remove these tyrants from power is through a revolution, not the ballot. Revolutions are made from blood. So he's showing the dictator in Tanzania, dictator in Uganda, and now dictator in Kenya. He can add on the Kagamistan in Rwanda. You know, Look at this madness, my people. Look at this madness. 86-year-old allegedly elected as MP in Uganda. Just madness. This is what they want for the future of Uganda, eh? It's so ridiculous. There's older people who do not wish to give a chance to the young generation to do something for the future. The policies that they create, that they make, they wouldn't even be here to suffer the consequences of it. Meanwhile, in Canada, I appreciate all the freedom lovers, all the freedom fighters who stood up for Canadians, because now it has been proven that the emergence Okay, just had an interruption over here, my people. Please be patient with me so I can reconnect again. Okay, so we just had the interruption. I don't know if it's because I was talking about these Canadians. So, anyways, thank you to the freedom lovers in Canada because they challenged the government invocation of Emergency Act, and the courts in Canada have shown that the freedom lovers, the freedom fighters were actually right, and that the government was wrong to bring on some emergency act in order to crush peaceful dissent. So thank you to all the people who rose up in Canada to defend Canadian freedom. A lot of Ugandan activists are calling for a rejection of Museveni's fake results. Yeah. So anyways, let's move into KinyaRwanda and go and check out what Patrick Rugaba and our brothers are saying in KinyaRwanda, which the topic is that the Rwandan people are always silent. They don't fight for freedom. So what can they expect? They will be living under a criminal dictatorship for life if they don't fight for freedom. So thank you, anybody who is loving freedom, fighting freedom for freedom, and making sure that the people are free. Now, if you're here, if you're in the comments, please leave me a comment. Tell me that everything is fine and that you can hear us and everything. And then we will move into KinyaRwanda and we will go and join Patrick Rugaba's space. All right, my people, thank you very much. My people, tugere mu kinyarwanda nikose mwabonye amahano sogokuru Museveni arimo gucishamo abaganda nyuma yo kuza ku butegetsi arimanganya ngo we ntabwo azaguma ku butegetsi forever ngo kuko ikibazo ari abayobozi baguma ku butegetsi, none nawe ashatse gupfira ku butegetsi arimo arica abaganda kugira ngo agume ku butegetsi, agumije kuwiba amatora neza nyine formule y'inkotanyi. Murabizi ko Museveni ariwe ubwengiste mukuru, ariwe nkotanyi nkuru mu karere, ari nawe watuzaniye ako kaga wa Kagamisita. Ni ukuvuga ngo abanyarwanda bibwira ko Kagame ngo azavaho demokarasi n'iki byose nibarebe no muri Uganda. Museveni arinze asaza, arinze arenda gupfira ku butegetsi ariko ntashaka kuvaho, ntashaka gusiga